Good morning, vlog. Long time no talk. Today's Friday, December 5th, which means it's actually Christmas Day, practically. Well, we have 20 days, but we're closing in. Things have just been busy lately, and so I have not picked you up. We just got back from like almost a week-long trip to Costa Rica. We were gone the Saturday after Thanksgiving, and then we got back on Wednesday. So yesterday was very much getting my life together, grocery shopping, I don't know, just like making sure I had my life in order. And then I was like, you know, I need to pick up the vlog. I need to get back on my grind. So here we are. It's a super gloomy day outside, as it has been literally since we got home from Costa Rica. It looks like twilight out there. You probably can't even really see, but it's fine. I took off luckily yesterday and today, so I don't go back to work till Monday. So I just get to have a 4-day weekend since we got home, which is really nice. Josh is working from home today. He is using our brand new coffee maker. I need to show you. We got this puppy from Costco, and oh my God, like look at that. I know you see it. And then it's got a lovely little like water thing back there. But we got it because I love a little decaf coffee, and there's just something about a like drip decaf that hits so hard. We had a Keurig. It sucks. You know, the water like tastes like creek water. So we got rid of the Keurig and got an OG coffee pot so that we can enjoy our decaf grounds. And I get my decaf grounds preferably from Fresh Market. What one did you do this morning? Smoked butterscotch by Starbucks, because he's doing a caffeinated verge for his morning coffee. But obviously we are about to do the cold brew. So the cold brew this week was, I did it, Macamaniac by Bones Coffee Company, where, if you don't know, you can use code EmilyLifts with 2 Y's to save you money on bones. Since I'm in this health phase now, you know, oh my God, I haven't even talked about that on YouTube. We have much to divulge. I'm in a health phase now. Basically, my hormones are all messed up from prep and from before prep, and we need to fix it in order for me to go into a proper growing season. So basically, I'm like training at 70%. My cardio has to be fed after my lift. And one of the more sad things, besides me having to get fat, but whatever, is that I can only have 1 caffeinated cold brew a day. Well, Sophia gave me 1 and then a half calf cold brew. So I get 1 caffeinated cold brew a day. So I don't get to have like a million different jugs of flavors because they would just go bad because I wouldn't use them. So I only have 1 in there. It's Macamaniac. I'm gonna whip it out so we can have the morning brew because like I need it. I feel like I'm short circuiting. Here's the brew. I need to show you guys what the packaging looks like for this. It's literally so cute. Low key. It looks like something out of Hawaii. I know you see it. But notes are buttery macadamia nuts and sweet coconut flavor. Now, I feel like anytime coconut is in stuff like this, it overtakes it. I don't feel like it's overtaking it in this. I feel like I mainly just get like a buttery, I wouldn't say it's like super nutty, but buttery, kind of sweet vanilla-y hint of coconut. I do love macadamia nut. As a child, white chocolate macadamia nut was my favorite kind of cookie, and this does kind of serve that a little bit, so I appreciate it. But with that being said, I would not purchase these again because of the coconut aspect. I reviewed them on my IG story yesterday. Did give them, I think I said a 6.5 or a 7. So it just depends on what you like, though. I know some people really like coconut-y grounds, and if you do, I do highly recommend these. I just like, I'm not a huge one for coconut. I like it okay, but not like, she's not my fave, you know? And yesterday, while I was out running errands and shopping because I needed groceries, I was at Walmart, and I probably spent an obscene amount of time in Walmart. Came home with another cup. Yeah, you know me. But it's beautiful, and I needed a Christmas cup. Like, what do I look like? You know what I mean? So I got this cute little red bow one, and the cup itself was probably like $3. So I said, no harm done. And yeah, so we're gonna pour up our beloved. Still, you know, try to stay with the like 12 ounces. I don't cheat and make this one like huge. Okay, that was 13, but that's besides the point. Just because I'm only allowed 1 cold brew a day doesn't mean I have 1 like 18-ounce cold brew. I'm I'm good. I'm trying to be good because the sooner I can get done with this health phase, the sooner I can probably be a little bit happier with my bod, because I just like don't even feel like a bodybuilder right now. I'm like, you mean to tell me I'm gaining weight and I'm not pushing in the gym, which means it's fat, which means I am only putting on fat, which is needed to get my period back, but it's still just like not very fun at all. Yesterday, when I tried this coffee for the first time, I just did the Chobani zero sugar sweet cream in it just because like I wanted to get a really good idea of what the coffee itself tasted like. But since I know now, we're gonna do something different. So we are going in with the Coffee Mate cookie butter creamer. This stuff is really freaking good. To me, it tastes just like cookie butter. But I mean, as much as something that's a zero sugar creamer can taste like cookie butter, you know what I mean? So 15 grams of that. And then let me get my other sweeteners. Wow, oh my gosh. Oh. To the brim.
Oops.
Oh my god, and this is the mug I got in Pittsburgh. Yeah. All right. Sweetener of choice. We are doing Better Steve English toffee. Now, when I use Better Stevia drops, these are sweeter than the sweet drops. So I don't necessarily need to do the Trader Joe's liquid stevia in it. I can just do these. I used to use the Better Stevia drops a lot just because they are sweeter. And then I stopped for whatever reason. Couldn't tell you. And now I'm back on that train. So get into the Better Stevia drops. They are on my Amazon storefront. To make it even more Christmassy, we have like a little candy cane looking straw. How cute. All right, ice. All right, we're going to hope that I sweetened it enough because I just did a little bit of the Better Stevia drops. And if not, we will just, whatever, adjust as needed. Color check. I'm loving what I'm seeing. Cheers. Oh, it's perfect. Yeah, I really like it with the cookie butter creamer because it just like, I don't know, it complements the butteriness of it nicely. And to be honest, with that and then the English toffee stevia drops, I don't even taste the coconut like literally at all, which is good. So yeah, well, we're gonna sip on the cold brew. As we do, it's literally 9 o'clock. I slept in today because still just like exhausted from the trip and stuff. So I don't know, I think today's gonna be kind of a chill day because I got basically everything done yesterday, but I do have to train today. We have glutes, kind of all I can think of right now. Yeah, I'm gonna take you guys through today, tomorrow, and Sunday. So we're gonna do a little weekend in the life. I don't even know what our plans are, but you will see. You will just come along with me. So I'm gonna sit and enjoy this and we will talk in a little bit. All right, you guys, the time is presently, what does that say? 10:27, roughly 10:30. Finally time to eat meal number one because I did finish my cold brew. It was so good. I'm so sad it's gone, but it's okay. We have decaf, and honestly, I'm probably gonna pop on a pot of like hot decaf coffee because that sounds delicious. And I literally have so many in there. Oh my god. I have like pecan pie, pumpkin spice, this Christmas spice one, sugar cookie. I'm telling y'all, get into the decaf grounds at Fresh Market if you have one near you. They're so good. Like, they are the best flavored decaf grounds, better than Bones decaf grounds. I know, I said it. Bones has really great caffeinated grounds. I don't love their decaf grounds. So, and also like not only are the Fresh Market grounds that are decaf good for like a decaf drip, so good for a decaf drip, but they're so good as decaf brews because in the fridge right now, I have a decaf of the sugar cookie, which is, I did like a caffeinated version of the sugar cookie like 2 weeks ago, literally so good. And it tastes just like regular calf grounds. It's honestly a life hack for me right now. Anyway, it is time to make breakfast. So breakfast is pretty much the same every day. And I've been on a kick presently. I don't want eggs. I haven't been making eggs. What I've been making is a bowl that's half cream of rice, half oatmeal. I do some version of like berry, usually either blueberry or raspberry, or I will do pumpkin puree in it. And then a nut butter. And then I do Greek yogurt over the top. And it literally makes it taste like cake to me. I don't know. That's been what I have been having. So that's obviously what we're gonna make today. But that being said, I need to decide what flavor profile I would like. And honestly, I think I'm feeling a, you know what I should do? Oh my God, I should do like peppermint mocha vibes. Oh my god, because we're doing Christmas things today. So anyway, that's what we're gonna do. So I am going to use none other than Flavor Gang's Bowl of Gains in the brownie batter. I would argue that these are my favorite flavor by Bowl of Gains, just because like it's a tried and true, the best chocolate cream of rice on the market. Also, you can use code EmilyLifts with 2 Y's at Flavor Gang to save you money. They're also coming out with the strawberry Biscoff again. If you guys like missed that, oh, it's so good. They literally use real Biscoff pieces in it, and now they're also doing this new thing where I think they're calling it like True Cal or something. If you don't know, like nutrition labels on stuff, the FDA allows for like a 20% margin of error, which is pretty big. But Flavor Gang is doing like a certification saying that I think that their label is like 99% accurate or something. So it's perfect for people who are in prep because you can actually trust what the label is telling you. Even more reason to use Flavor Gang. So anyway, Bowl of Gains, brownie batter, code EmilyLifts with 2 Y's. You guys get it. But we're gonna do that, and then obviously just quick oats as our other base, and then the nut butter we'll use is the best chocolate nut butter on the market. This is the dark chocolate almond butter. You can find that at Target. And then we'll do protein powder in it and the Greek yogurt on top. I'll go over flavorings in a moment. All right, we're being really aggravating with everything Christmas today, but honestly, I don't care. Bowl is courtesy of Walmart from last year. These are like their 99-cent like bowls and plates, and it's got little Christmas trees and bows on it, if you could tell on the camera. Also, our spoon of choice. I know you're so jealous of this one. This is a silicone spoon that I got from Michael's, also where I got this. How cute. What does it even say? North Pole Gingerbread Cookie Company. This is gonna be my baking shirt for all of the Christmas treats I'm gonna bake soon. I'm just so excited. But anyway, got these from Michael's. All right, so I'm doing 30 grams of cream of rice and then 30 grams of oats. If you've never tried cream of rice and oats mixed together, you are really missing out. It just, I don't know, the texture's so good, and it makes the cream of rice like cooking process so much more forgiving. I don't really know what it is about it that just like makes it easier, but it truly is so much easier this way. So 30 and 30, and then I know this is gonna sound weird because you know I said that I do like a berry in it, but if we're doing like peppermint mocha, I can't do a berry. That just won't go. So anytime I do a chocolatey like cream of rice oat situation, I always just do pumpkin puree. And you know, pumpkin, she's got a lot of benefits. Can I list them out right now? No, but I know it's pretty good for micronutrients, and I don't know. Okay, I haven't really done my deep research on it, but I know pumpkin's pretty good for you. So I'll just do 50 grams of pumpkin puree in it. And I also find that it gives it like a better texture also, because it's kind of like a thickening agent almost. So yeah, that is what I'll do. And I just think it tastes good. Even though it's like earthy, I don't know. I think it's delicious. I don't really have to sweeten this because of the cream of rice, but I add just like a little bit of stevia to it just because like obviously half of it is oats and the oats aren't flavored. So sometimes, anyway. Now for the peppermint version of things, we are doing some peppermint extract. Now you have to be really careful though, because the secret to like making something that's chocolate peppermint is literally like the tiniest amount of peppermint is what makes it good. So that's all I'm doing. That was literally like 4 tiny drops. You can always add more if it's like not pepperminty enough, but I'd rather not. I'd rather add too little than too much because you know that shit tastes like fucking toothpaste. And then just a little bit of salt because salt your sweets. So yeah, that looks ugly, but gonna add my water and then microwave. I do 1 minute stir and then 30-second increments stirring in between until I get the perfect texture, and I'll show you at what point I'll add the protein powder. While that is cooking in the microwave, also forgot to mention, I don't measure like the water that I add, even for like my regular cream of rice for like my pre-workout and stuff. Just, I go off vibes. You know, when you've been making cream of rice and oats every single day for the last, I don't know, 3 years, I don't know. It's just like it's a waste of time in my opinion to weigh it out. I kind of know what it looks like. So anyway, while that's in there cooking, we are going to do the Greek yogurt situation that I put on top. And that way I can just kind of show you guys what I do for that. I do 50 grams of Greek yogurt that goes on top. So I just put it in a little dish. So obviously Greek yogurt is in the dish, and we're gonna also make this peppermint mocha flavored. So I'm just gonna add a little bit of peppermint extract, and then to make it chocolatey, we're just gonna add a little bit of baking cocoa. You don't need a lot. I just kind of do like teaspoon or something in it. And no, I don't track it, because when you're in off season, this shit doesn't matter. And then I do sweeten it as well. But I'm gonna do the vanilla cream sweet drops in it just to like give it a little bit of additional flavor. So that's what I do, and then mix it all up. And this is like, to me, you know, cheesecakey top, cream cheese frosting. I don't know. I'm so far gone at this point that I am convinced that this is like frosting, but tastes good to me, and I fear that's all that matters. So yeah, there you have it. Delicious. Okay, so I think I did 3 or 4 rounds of the 30 seconds after the like initial 1 minute. Perf. Literally perf. So this is the perfect moment to add our protein powder, because I still want it thicker than this. So if I were not adding protein powder, I would do another 30 seconds. But since I'm adding protein powder, because we're gonna cook the protein in it, you get it. Protein of choice. Now I know you would anticipate me doing a chocolate protein, but I don't have a chocolate protein that I like to cook into like corn stuff. So we're just gonna do fried vanilla ice cream from Buff Chick. I like that the fried vanilla ice cream kind of gives it like a cakey vibe in my opinion. And we're just doing 10 grams of that. So in she goes. This one like really cooks up nicely when you put it in and then like microwave it for another 30 seconds. Because you know, some proteins, like just not all proteins cook well and stuff. But this one, I love it. Like it'll make it a little bit runnier like when you first add it in, but then you just pop her back in the microwave and it's perfect. In she goes for another 30 seconds. All right, yeah, it's a cake, all right. So we naturally need to ice said cake. This is the icing, the Greek yogurt mixture. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I did add just a little too much peppermint extract, but I'm thinking because I felt like I didn't add enough in the base, I think it's all gonna balance and it's gonna be fine. I just opened up this almond butter, you know, the one I was raving about. There's like none left. So it looks like I'm gonna need to go to Target to get more. We're just gonna hope that I can get 16 grams out of it. So I'd be really upset if I could not. Okay. And then something I like to do when I'm like, it's either giving poverty portion of almond butter or whatever, or like, you know, when you get down to the bottom and it's not as liquidy, is I'll just add a little bit of water to it and like mix it up so that it's more spreadable. So that's what I'm gonna do in this case. Okay, so I've added my water to it, and see, I hope you can yeah. This is a much better texture for drizzling. And sometimes what I'll do though is I'll just like melt it so that it's like this. But I shockingly find that water doesn't fuck with the like texture of it at all. As you see, you just have to keep mixing is like the key. And if you just keep mixing, then it combines and it's fine. And it turns into like a ganache kind of texture. And that makes it nice and easy for me to spread it. And then you get like double the amount because you've diluted it. And to me, it doesn't really mess with the taste much at all, actually. So if you're in prep though, and you like need to get more bang for your buck as far as your nut butter, just mix it with a little bit of water. And then you'll get like double the nut butter. And that's a really good hack. If you like to spread it like on rice cakes and stuff, this makes it so much easier to spread. Here's the final product. I'm just gonna crack a little bit of salt on top, and then I'm actually gonna pop this in the freezer. I'm a psycho and I prefer my cream of rice, my oats, literally any of it. I prefer it cold, I will say. This is better when I make it for work and it like sits in the fridge overnight. That's my favorite way to eat this, but obviously we don't have that today. So I'm just gonna pop it in the freezer for probably like 10 minutes just so that it is cool, and then we'll eat it. Utensils of choice. This spoon that I stole from a restaurant because it's perfect. Look at it. Yeah. And then obviously our silicone Christmas tree spoon. So this is brekkie, meal one. Also need to show you guys, did get a new cup. It is the Hydro Jug Traveler, 40 ounces. My old one was just like beat to shreds and you like couldn't clean. It was just disgusting. So what did I do? Instead of like sprucing up my old one, I bought a new one. And these are goated because they don't leak. So no code, just love Hydro Jug. Anyway, we're gonna eat and then we'll see what else we get into. Holy shit, you guys. I just took the first bite of this. You cannot convince me that this is not some kind of chocolate peppermint cake, cheesecake from Cheesecake Factory. This is literally so good. Oh, and the fried vanilla ice cream whey in this like doesn't take away from the chocolatiness. It just adds this like depth. Oh, it's so good. If you're wondering what we have been doing for the last 2.5 hours or so, looks a lot like that. Yeah, they're having their nap time because they have such a hard life. But no, actually, I walked on my walking pad for literally like 45 minutes while I was on the phone with my mom. We were just talking about the Costa Rica trip, doing the whole debrief. But now, you know, it's almost 1 o'clock. I'm like, it is time to eat again. So meal two, pretty standard for me. I have ground beef, avocado, maybe goat cheese, I don't remember, and lettuce. I love a good ground beef salad for my meal too. I don't know, it's just actually my fave. Sorry, I'm actually leaning over the entire kitchen counter. But yeah, that is what lunch is gonna be. So I will, oh, and sweet potato. I need to actually get more sweet potato today. I think after we finish eating and stuff, I'm going to run over to Target because running out of that dark chocolate almond butter was enough to tell me I needed to go to Target. And then there was something else that I thought of and I was like, oh, I need that. It's already out of my head now, but there is something else that I need. And then I do need more sweet potato because we need to roast it in the oven. Oh, I know what it was. I think tomorrow I want to make like fancy grilled cheeses and like soup, because why is it 40 degrees and raining here like we're in Oregon? I guarantee it's probably like 20 degrees in Oregon right now, but that's besides the point. It feels disgusting. So I'm like, yeah, I want to do something like warm and cozy. And I think we'll do that tomorrow for dinner, perhaps. Maybe I'll make a little homemade dessert. I haven't really thought about it yet. That's what I wanted to go to Target for. So anyway, let's whip up this lunch. All right, got all the goods. Oh, need my scale, obvi. Can't really do anything without that. But I don't like heat up any of my ingredients. Like I was saying earlier, I don't know if this is something to do with like prep or I don't know. I feel like in prep, a lot of people really love like hot stuff. Like I feel like I hear that mostly, that in prep people are like, no, everything needs to be like piping hot. And in prep, I ate most of my meals cold just because of like work and stuff. So I was just used to like eating it straight out of my lunchbox. But now, since being out of prep, like I don't like hot food. I literally prefer everything I eat cold. I prefer my potatoes cold. I prefer my chicken cold. Basically everything. I prefer it all cold. So we're doing, obviously, lettuce. My favorite lettuce mixture is any like butter lettuce blend. Yeah, I don't really know why, but I just prefer the butter lettuce. And then some goat cheese. As for like avocado and stuff, I just buy any of these like guac cups. My favorite ones are from Costco, which Josh and I need to go this weekend. So I guess you guys will see that. But these are the Holy Guacamole ones. I want to say I got these at Target maybe because I'm lazy and I don't buy real avocado because it just like goes bad too quickly for me. I don't like having stuff I have to like worry about. So these are nice and convenient. Okay, and then we get 150 grams of sweet potato. I just did these in the microwave, which is like literally the easiest way to cook it. But when I go today, we will do it like roasted in the oven, which is the best tasting way. Anyway, I just like cook it and whole, you just like wrap it with like a wet cloth, poke holes in the potato, and I just do it for 6 minutes, and then I just kind of sliced it up like this. But for this meal, yeah, I want it to be in little like chunks for the salad, so I'll just cut it to be in chunks. Literally any salad that has sweet potato in it and like goat cheese, I'm gonna order it every single time. Like I basically eat some variation of this every single time we go out to eat, because it's just like what I want. I don't ever want like, with the occasional like pasta, but 9 times out of 10 I just want something that I would like eat at home, but I just don't want to have been the one to cook it. That's the only difference. Or when I do cook stuff at home, I don't know. Then I end up just making this and like roasted vegetables. Like roasted cauliflower. Ugh. And y'all know me and Brussels sprouts. I'm so locked in with Brussels sprouts. But unfortunately, because you know, it's like a cabbage base, and cabbage based stuff, you know, tends to make people bloat. And so it does make me bloat, which is really unfortunate. So I have kind of had to like take it away from myself because I will sit and eat the entire bag in a sitting, and I do need to respect my gut somewhat. So we have been doing green beans. Okay, close enough. I'm like 4 grams short, but I don't really care. And then what I love to do with this is put a little Flavor Gang sauce on it. This Baja hot sauce has been my favorite with this like meal. It's basically just like a chili lime sauce, but it's got a little bit of sweetness to it. If you have not tried Flavor Gang sauces, y'all are missing out. Like, they elevate every meal so much because that's all you need. You need a pro-veg fat carb and a Flavor Gang sauce. And this one has 1 carb per 15 mLs, but they have some sauces that are zeros all around, and I don't know, I don't track it because like I said earlier about the cocoa powder and stuff, like shit does not matter when you're in off season. Like if you're in a prep, don't listen to me. That's different. So this is some 93.7 GB that we're just putting in here. I either do like 93.7 or I'll do 96.4, but this is what Walmart had and it was like on sale or whatever. And I was like, yeah, we'll do 93.7. What else? I think that's it. We'll add a little bit of seasoning to it. This, now, I might lose y'all here, and this might sound like too much, but listen, well, if you've ever tried this, you know that this just makes everything better. So I'll just sprinkle a little bit of this on there too. Oh, and you know what else I need to get, maybe today, if we're feeling it, is Melinda's black truffle. We are clean out, and we literally had so many in the cabinet because whenever I find it at like Marshall's or TJ Maxx, I basically buy it up because it's way cheaper there for like the bigger ones. And anyway, used the last of it the other day, and I thought we had one in there, and then yesterday when I made this bowl and I went to put some on top, we were all out, and that's just not okay. So maybe I'll do that because over by our Target, there's my favorite Marshall's, and they do sometimes have it there, or there's the TJ Maxx that's right down the road from us, like literally 5 minutes away, and so I could check there as well. One thing though that I hate about making this meal is obviously like I want it to be mixed up, and the mixing process, you know, she's a little ugly and you do have some soldiers that fall off the wagon, and so I always have to clean the space that I've like mixed my bowl at because we have a lot that fall overboard. But there she is in her glory. And then now I did mention my obsession with Brussels sprouts, and I have these spicy pickled Brussels. These are really good, and I'm just having a taste because they are so yummy. But anyway, you guys, this is our meal, and I'm gonna eat, drink my water, 40 ounces. And then, I don't know, we'll reconvene. Yeah, I fear that trip to Target is just not happening today, or at least right this moment. Maybe tonight, I don't know. It's 4 o'clock and I've literally just been like laying on the couch. I got this wave of exhaustion that rushed over me, and instead of fighting that feeling, I just succumbed to it. And I closed my eyes for a little bit. I was snuggling with Suki, but now I'm like, okay, I need to get ready to go to the gym. I need to go ahead and make my pre-workout meal. I've been mulling over in my mind what exactly it is I'm gonna make. And I'm thinking like a banana bread situation maybe. I'm just gonna show you guys once I'm done because I don't feel like filming all of it. Sorry. In 3, 2, 1, you'll see what the concoction was. All right. This is the final product. She looks rather unassuming. I did not end up doing anything crazy. I just did, so we did banana, and then I did like half of the mystery flavor from Flavor Gang, and then the other half I did with the birthday cake. And then I added some of my like cookie butter extract to it because my idea was like, oh, it's giving cookie butter banana bread. Yeah. And then almond butter on top. So I'm gonna stick this in the freezer. Yes, this is our bodybuilding fridge, sort of. Anyway, sticking her in there to cool for probably like 10 minutes, and then we'll feast. All right, pre-meal is down. It was literally so good. There were some toaster strudels in the freezer. Blueberry, because that's the best, obvi. So he had those. I had my bowl of core. It was so good. I got ready slightly. AKA I drew my eyebrows on and I put Benetint on my lips. And let me show y'all the gym fit. So Young LA tee, Young LA sweats, and then I guess I didn't even realize this is a full Young LA fit, but I can finally wear these shorts again because I'm actually like giving off season, giving fat. So I can fit in them because in prep I couldn't fit in them. So anyway, gonna wear this and then, I don't know, a hoodie of sorts for this glute day that I don't want to go do. But it's fine. And then I just need to show you, why would I want to go out in that? I feel like I'm not even doing it justice. It looks terrible. But I'll probably leave in like 20 minutes. All right, guys, away we go. We've got the Buff Chick pump, got my book bag, and got my slides. Oh, let me show you, sorry. Yeah, this is beautiful. I want to go out in this so bad. Not. Literally not. Josh is like, wow, you really don't want to go to the gym, do you? No, I don't want to fucking go. But we're gonna go, and I'm sure as soon as I start, I'll feel better. And all the things I'm wanting to do to rot away today, I will do tomorrow. But anyway, see y'all there. All right, folks. Present time is 8:02 and we just finished with the lift, had a glute day, and you know, it was like better than I guess I would have expected. And then did 30 minutes of LISS cardio, so just like incline walk, and yeah, and now we're leaving. So when we get back, I think this meal is literally just like chicken, rice, and green beans. I don't know, I'll show y'all what I end up whipping up. I'm feeling a little stir fry mom, so see y'all in probably like 20 minutes. Bon appetit. I did a nice little like stir fry moment. So we have some rice, green beans, chicken. What else did I put in this? There's some kimchi, and I just stir fried it with some ginger, garlic, and soy sauce. I think that's all I put in it, and some like salt-free like Miss Dash seasoning. But something else fun that I did, because I have peanut butter in this meal, is I made my own peanut sauce. So this is just peanut butter, lime juice, ginger, soy sauce, a little bit of stevia, garlic. I don't know if I said that already, but yeah. So this is our little peanut sauce. So if you are in prep and you like, you know how sometimes like, especially like peak week, you'll have a meal that's like chicken, rice, or whatever, and peanut butter, and you're like, what the fuck am I gonna do with the peanut butter? Make a lovely peanut sauce. It turned out so good. Okay, there's our meal. I have nothing else to say. I'm gonna eat now. Okie doke. Finished that meal. It was so good. Literally tasted like restaurant quality, like Thai peanut, I don't even know, stir fry. It was delicious. It's like 9 o'clock now, and I am about to go shower, but before I shower, I need to prep the shit for my last meal, which is some cream of rice and my creamy. Now, one thing I have been doing that has been just game changing for me actually is, because what I was doing for my creamy was I was doing rice cakes, and I would like spread the creamy on the rice cake, and it was like a ice cream sandwich. That is very good. But one thing I started doing that I like even better is making a bowl of cream of rice and then putting the creamy, like some of the creamy on top of the bowl of cream of rice. And it literally reminds me of a skillet cookie, like to a T. I think I'm probably just like diseased and tainted and whatever, and that's why I think that, but it is really, really good. So what I like to do though is get the cream of rice made, put it in the fridge, and then when I like am spinning the creamy, I pop it back in the microwave for like 30 to 45 seconds. So it's like warm, but not like piping hot, you know? Yeah, so that's what we're gonna do. My creamy that I made, I just do like almond milk, Greek yogurt, whey. I think that's it, stevia. I did with the marshmallow milk whey from Accent Sledge, which makes a really good creamy. Oh, and then some of the cheesecake like Jello mix. So it's like a cheesecake vanilla moment, so I can kind of do anything I want for the bowl of cream of rice. So I think what I'm gonna do, I'm either thinking like chocolate, or I'm thinking the Samoa one from Flavor Gang. So anyway, I'm gonna whip that up, let it cool, whatever, shower, and then I'll come back and I'll show you guys like the final product of it all. Also was good, sort of ish. I did post on my Instagram. Did I post something recent? No. I posted a prep file, yeah. Because I don't take good pictures of myself ever anymore because the lighting in my gym is ass, and I hate the way I look most of the time, unfortunately. So this is what I posted. Yeah. Just reminding myself that I do look like that under all of this. That is still me. So I posted that. But anyway, maybe I'll do better soon about taking pictures of my body. But for right now, I feel large and small all at the same time. So anyway, I'll show you guys what our finale of this full day of eats is in a little bit. All right, you guys, we have reached the nightcap. I'm in my comfy, cozy attire, but I have my skillet cookie, my Pizookie. I ended up doing the sumo cookie, whatever, cream of rice from Flavor Gang. I did some chocolate chips on the top, and then, yeah, that's the creamy. And then additionally, some fat-free Ready Whip to make it fancy, to make it feel like a little ice cream sundae. I don't know. So, got the rest of the creamy in here, literally used like a fourth of it maybe. Gonna pop on Stranger Things and rot the night away. So, I'll probably see you guys in the morning. Night. Love you so much. Mwah. Opening duties are complete. And good morning, guys. Happy Saturday. Weather outside looks as it did yesterday, which is good for us because it's a rest day. And you know, I did have a lot of fantasies about the things I wanted to do yesterday to enjoy the gloomy weather, but I forced myself to go to the gym because I knew today was a rest day. So we're gonna be doing nice rotting later. I already got dressed for the day. I have this lovely festive sweater on that says cheers on it, I believe. And then on the bottom, just some airy yoga pants because we're going to the pottery place today. We're going to the mall today. And what is today? December 6th, I think? 19 days till Christmas. I'm like, I need to get the most out of all my festive stuff. So just going to make my cold brew, sit and edit this vlog some, and then we'll make breakfast and stuff, I don't know, and leave. So you guys are gonna come along for all of the fun festivities today. So buckle up. All right, y'all. So for breakfast, I decided I'm gonna do, it's gonna be what I did yesterday because I eat the same thing every day. But like I was telling y'all yesterday, I do tend to like switch up the fruits that I put in the oats and cream of rice. And today I was like, oh, I really want to do apple, but I can't just put the apple. I mean, I could just cook the apple in it, but it wouldn't be quite as good. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cook the apple on the stovetop down into like, oh my God, a nice, delicious, like kind of apple pie filling. And then that's what we're gonna put in the oats and core. So I just took an apple, chopped it up. Here she is in a pan. But I figured I'd show you guys what I'm gonna do to cook it down because it is giving chef. It's kind of giving gourmet. So as far as like seasonings, we are gonna do just some cinnamon in here. And then to help with the actual cooking process and all that stuff, we're gonna do some lemon juice. Oh, and I'm running out, so I guess I need to get more of that today. Good amount of lemon juice in the pot, and then I'm just doing a sweetener, so I'm just gonna do liquid stevia and like probably like 2 squirts of it. 2.5, because you know we want it to be sweet. Just a little bit of salt to it. And then we'll just kind of mix it up, get all the apples coated. And I'm gonna put this on the stovetop on like medium heat. And I'm gonna cover it, and basically we're just gonna let the apples like soften. Okay, finished the apples and stuff. I ended up just doing like the birthday cake Flavor Gang and then my oatmeal. Cooked that, mixed the apples in it, did my little Greek yogurt thing. I added some almond extract because I love anything almond flavored, but I thought that would like pair well with the apple pie moment. And then put some almond butter on top and popped it in the freezer. So now it is time to make cold brew. realized I didn't even show you guys the final product. I took a sample, but it's been chilling in the fridge. So there she is. It does look like something very fall and baked good-esque. But what I'm about to do, so obviously I'm gonna eat, but I have my check-ins to do because it's Saturday. I about forgot. Yeah, I started accepting clients. So I'm trying to grow my clientele. I need to be better about promoting that. If you need a coach, you know, hit me up. Link for coaching application is in the description down below. But anyway, so we're gonna sit and do this, eat, get ready, and then head out. The pottery place opens at noon, so we'll probably go over to the mall first and then pottery place. All right, y'all, we are all ready for the day. I did just a little bit of makeup, nothing crazy, and obviously I was already dressed, but here is the final fit. Yeah. The Uggs are out and I'm so happy because when the Uggs come out, that's like when you know it's winter time. So also, I don't know if I like have a stomach bug from like traveling or what. I cannot stay out of the bathroom today. And I'm a little worried about being out of the house, but we'll see. We'll start with just going to the mall first. We're not going to be there for long. We're like going to one store. Luckily, that's only like 15 minutes away from us. And so I'm like, okay, if we go there and I'm not feeling great, then we'll just push the pottery thing to like tomorrow. But yeah, we're gonna see how we do. So it's like 11:30 and we're about to head out for that. And then also at some point I do either need to go to Target or I will utilize my Instacart membership so that we can get stuff for grilled cheeses and tomato soup tonight. Puffer is on because it's so cold. It says 55. I said there ain't no damn way. Oh my god. I also finally adjusted the exposure on this camera, so I'm really sorry for the fact that everything has been obscenely overexposed. I just like didn't know how to work it. I finally looked it up today. So hopefully the rest of this video will look a little bit more appealing. We're gonna head over to the mall now and see what we get into. Okay, we're in Dick's. I had actually ordered some stuff from Dick's like for their Black Friday thing last week maybe, and then Josh wanted to come and look at their hoodies because he liked the hoodie that I got, and naturally I did find some other stuff. I got this gray like long sleeve to put like under my scrubs at work. I got this pair of like brown sweatpants. They're like straight leg, soft, loungy, right up my alley. And then, a brown of the hoodie that I got. I got the hoodie in gray, the one I was wearing yesterday. So anyway, and then Josh found 2 hoodies. So yeah, they've got like some really good, these are all the DSG brand, by the way, the Dick's Sporting Good brand. So good. Literally like Lulu dupes. So I'm obsessed. If you haven't given their stuff a whirl, you should. Hey vlog, we are home, scratching the pottery thing. I do not feel great. This is really just a true weekend in the life because, I don't know, you've just seen me slowly sink into not feeling great. I don't know, like I just feel like I'm in a daze. I feel exhausted. Like I said, I've been on the toilet all morning, so I don't know. Yeah, we're just gonna push the pottery to tomorrow, which you guys will still see. But I wanted to give you the haul because we did go to Target to get a couple of things. Starting off strong, we have hazelnut cocoa Starbucks grounds. I have been eyeing these every time I see them and I'm like, no, you don't need them. Well, today was the day I finally purchased them. Then you guys know I mentioned this yesterday that I needed more of it. The dark chocolate almond butter, double fisting because I don't want to run out and then what, I go and they're out of stock? Absolutely not. I got this chunky veg soup to have with my grilled cheese later. Macros are fire. 2.5 fat, 22 carb, 4 pro for the entire can. So excited for this. Then, as you guys know, we're doing grilled cheeses. So I got some of this reduced fat mild cheddar, and then I also got some mozzarella because that's the secret to making a really good grilled cheese is some good bread and then like multiple cheeses. So we're doing these. And then I did just get some more butter lettuce to have on hand because I do go through it like pretty quickly. Okay, rest of the Target stuff. I got some more Fage yogurt because we go through that pretty quickly. This sriracha from Target in particular is my favorite type of sriracha. It's like a little bit more garlicky than your typical sriracha. So we got some of that. Oh, and then more sweet potatoes because like I said yesterday, I did need more of those. Last bag, just the sourdough. This is the sourdough I got to make the grilled cheese. Macros are pretty good. 0 fat, 21 carb, 3 pro per slice. So it looks delish, nice large slices. So I'm really excited for the grilled cheese that is to come. Okay, that's all the Target stuff. And then let me just show you all what I got from Dick's. So this is the sweatshirt. You see it. Very cute. Brown, neutral, my fave. Then I got matching pants for it. These are, I think I was telling you guys this. They're kind of like a Lulu dupe. Wide leg, super soft. Excited for these hose. And then last thing I got was this long sleeve. I think this is also a Lulu dupe, not really sure, but I got this to wear under my scrubs for work. So anyway, you guys, that is the full shebang of everything we got. So I'm gonna put all this stuff up. Lunch for today is the same as yesterday. It's just some lettuce, ground beef, goat cheese, avocado. So I'm gonna have that, and then I'm gonna lay down for a little bit. Okay, I tried this stuff on, so I figured I would show you guys. Look how freaking adorable this is. I'm dying. These are like so soft, and like just what a cute little set. And this is like perfect for like grocery shopping or airport fit. Oh my god, I'm probably gonna wear this when I go for nationals because I literally leave on Thursday. Yeah, so safe to say I'm obsessed. Run to your local Dick's Sporting Good to cop the DSG brand sweatshirt and sweatpants. By the way, I did get a small in both of these, and the hoodie is like perfectly oversized. Y'all see. Perfectly oversized, and the pants fit pretty good. I honestly could probably wear an extra small in them, but I'm not getting skinnier, so we need to play it safe with the sizing. Well, hey vlog. Guess what I've been doing? I literally don't even know how long I was sleeping for. I think almost 2 hours. It's 5:47, so. Anyway, yeah, no, I think I laid down at 4 o'clock. I am gonna eat a little snackaroo. It's literally just some like Greek yogurt, peanut butter, and like rice cakes. And then I'm gonna whip up the grilled cheese soup situation. So that's gonna be delish. Josh just made a little meal. It smells so good. It's some Bruss, rice, and GB, and the GB smells really good. Yeah, that's what's going on here. And it's gonna be a raw evening, if I do say so myself. All right, needed to show you guys the setup. So we have the grilled cheese just started cooking. You see this lovely like checkerboard pattern I have going on with the cheese. That is essential. We have 2 slices of the mild cheddar and then a slice of the mozzarella. Now on the other side, I have this fancy basil aioli. And you may be wondering how exactly I made that. Well, I will show you. We have the chipotle aioli from Flavor Gang. This stuff is fire. But I love a grilled cheese that has like some kind of pesto element. So yeah, we did some of this basil sauce. I don't even know. Put that in it. And then the soup has been cooking in the microwave. So I'm probably gonna actually need to reheat this. But there she is. It's got like corn, carrots, green beans. It looks delicious. So I'm very, very excited for this meal. On the television back there, we are doing our rewatch of Stranger Things. We're on season 2, like towards the end of season 2. So yeah, that's what we've got cooking this evening. It's 6:30 and this is what we'll be doing the rest of the night. I am so excited right now. I can actually hardly contain it. I'm just gonna... Okay, is she giving slightly burnt? Yes. It's fine. Let me give her a good cut. Now, I don't know about you guys, triangles only. Listen, okay, wait. Okay, good. You can see I'm making sure that you're getting the entire vibe here. Oh my lord, that sounded amazing. Look, I know you are so jealous. Oh my god, this is going to be transcendent. And then, you can't see the soup, but soup is in there. I'm gonna add like a dollop of Greek yogurt to it, so it's like creamy, kind of like a bisque. I'm about to clock into this. Very much been rotting away. I made my creamy and I did this little like mug cake situation because I desperately want the crumble lineup, but we're staying strong and I'm not getting it. Even though at this very moment I'm still highly considering it, I am not. I'm not going to. So we're making some decaf coffee to help with these cravings. settings. Josh got it prepped for me, but beautiful fancy coffee maker. And we did this like Christmas blend of decaf from Fresh Market. And then while that's doing its thing, I'm just prepping some creamy bases. We've got chocolate, pistachio, and banana. So those all sound very delish. We are going to finish, I know it's on the loading screen right now, but we're gonna finish watching some Stranger Things and then call it a night eventually. That is the update for the evening. It's literally like 9:30 and it feels like midnight, but see you guys in the morning. Good morning vlog. Happy Sunday. It is like 8:30, I think. 8:40. Slept in again because I don't know. I guess I am battling some kind of little sickness because I've been needing a lot of sleep. But anyway, yesterday was our full rot day. I didn't even hit my steps yesterday and I said I do not care. But today we are gonna go do the pottery thing when they open. So we'll leave here probably around 11:30ish. But cold brew, literally just made it, took one sip. It's still the Macamaniac grounds because like I said, I only make one batch at a time now. And then I did some Twix, like sugar-free creamer, stevia drops from Trader Joe's, and then hazelnut stevia drops. It's very delicious. Yeah, we're just gonna have a slow morning, have breakfast, which is of course the same as always. Get ready, and then we'll go to the pottery thing, and we're probably gonna be there for a while, TBH, just because I want to do like my Christmas gift there, and I might even paint something like for myself, like a bowl or I don't know. So we'll see. We'll probably be gone for that for a while. It's a rest day for me again because I only train 4 days a week now. So my rest days are Saturday, Sunday, train Monday, Tuesday, off Wednesday, on Thursday, Friday. Yeah, it's a rest day again. And yeah, so pretty much we'll do that. And then when we get back, I just need to kind of get stuff ready for work for the week. So it'll just be kind of our usual stuff. And you guys will see all of it. All right, vlog. So one thing about me, I love to cook. And if I just cooked everything that I wanted all of the time, I would actually be 1,000 pounds. So what I do is I will just ask Josh if he wants me to cook for him, to which he always says yes, of course. So I asked him this morning if he wanted me to make him something fun for breakfast. He obviously said yes. So this is what I made him. We have 2 slices of sourdough bread with, this is 1 banana that's like banana bread ripeness, mashed up with some manuka honey and walnuts and cinnamon. So that's there. And then we have an omelet. So this is 1 egg, 150 grams of egg whites that I whisked up with some salsa. And then the filling is some chicken sausage and like reduced fat Mexican style cheese. And then for like seasonings and stuff, I did some of this like chimichurri and also a like chili lime mix. So that is what we have here. And hopefully he thinks it's delicious. I don't know. I still haven't had my breakfast yet. I'm about to make it, but making stuff for other people does indeed scratch the itch enough for me, so you know I'm having cravings when I do this for people. Okay vlog, we are dressed and almost ready to go. Just pulling up my blinds so I can give you a good fit check. But hopefully you can see this. We have this sweater from Target that I got from their Black Friday deal. Literally so cute. It was like 50% off, and anything that is this pink color is my fave. Guess what? Same yoga pants as yesterday because I only wore them for a little bit, and then we have these dunks. So that is the full fit. And then my hair, she's disgusting, so it's up in a little clip moment. But before we leave, I do indeed need to pack some food with me because I anticipate we'll be gone for a while, and it's already like 11 something. So I also didn't even show you my breakfast or like the flavor profile I ended up going with. We did the lemon pound cake bowl of Gaines, which are my favorite, so they are very underrated and delicious. Did that as my flavored core, and then I did cherries as my fruit of choice, and it was good. So, and then just did like almond butter on top like normal. The meal we're gonna pack with us is just that ground beef, lettuce, sweet potato, avo, goat cheese meal. So I'm gonna pack that. Probably bring some coffee to go, decaf, because we're in our health era. Yeah, just bringing some stuff with me because I need my little luxuries of life anytime I go out of the house. So we're gonna whip all of that stuff up and then we'll get ready to go. This is all the sweet potato I have. It's actually giving only maybe 50 grams, not even, but whatever. Okay, also before we go, I am bringing some decaf cold brew with me. So here she is. I believe these are the decaf sugar cookie grounds from Fresh Market. And then I've got this cute little to-go cup. It is smaller than I would typically go for, but it's too cute to pass up. So pouring her on up. And then we will do some of the beloved cookie butter creamer. Did find this at Walmart. And then, you know, we just hit it with the huge TJ's Liquid Steve. And I'm feeling a little English toffee by Sweet Drops. So, you know, we hit 2 little squirts of that. Oh. Also, the straw, like the top is like silicone, but the bottom of it is hard. So I'm doing my best to mix it. Sorry, I wasn't even showing you guys. And then on the top goes. Got that. Got my lunchbox with my big water bottle and my meal, and now we're ready. Okay, we're at the pottery place. We've got all of our stuff. I'm doing this like serving platter. I'm not gonna show the design just in case the person that it's for watches this. But anyway, we're going to paint. I have my ideas. Josh, I don't really know what he's doing. He's over there looking at the knick-knacky stuff. He had picked out this gnome that's like a piggy bank. He likes to paint the fun stuff. Last time we came, he painted one of their little like dinosaur figurines to look like our cat Archie. So he's gonna do something like that. I'm working on this Christmas gift. It is presently 12:25, so who knows how long this is gonna take, because we're doing it all in one go, because I want to like leave it to get fired and then come get it. So it's time to lock it. All right, the time is now 2:40. I finished mine. Joshua did not finish his wizard. The wizard is half painted, so he's gonna have to finish that at a later date, but we were fully in there for like almost 2.5 hours painting. I had my meal, drank my coffee. Now I feel so sleepy though, because I was like zeroed in on it the entire time. Now time to continue on with the day and continue getting my life together for this work week. So piecing out from the art studio. It's called, I don't even know if you can see, you probably could not see anything in that. It's called Meg Art here in Charlotte-ish area. Highly recommend them though if you want to go and paint some pottery. Well guys, it's been a minute since I talked to you, and we've just been out perusing the world basically. So we went over to Kava to get Josh some food because he was not prepared like I was. So he ate, and then the area that the Kava was in is in this like cute shopping center, and there's an area over there, so naturally I wanted to go shop around. I did get another pair of yoga pants from them, but in brown, and then this like super cute oatmeal colored like crew neck. Then I needed to stop at Harris Teeter, so we just went in there, and yes, I did get some rotis chick and Brussels sprouts and hummus to have for dinner, and cucumbers, and one of these. If y'all know about the Clear Americans from Walmart, these are the Harris Teeter version. So basically this is just the Emily starter pack that we will be having tonight, because I've only had 2 meals and it's 4:30, so by the time we get home it's gonna be like 5 o'clock. I'm gonna roast the Brussels sprouts and also got some cauliflower, have that with the rotisserie chicken and hummus, and it's gonna be amazing. So see you guys at home. Yeah, this is literally heaven to me. Basically gonna eat this entire pan. Then we have, yes, the rotis chicken here and some red pepper hummus. Simply too excited. I have already changed. We have the Grinch on Jim Carrey version because that's the best. And we've got some Christmas attire. These are my pants from Target. Josh has his pants from Target that have Santa on them. And basically just gonna enjoy this meal, watch some TV, and then just kind of like get stuff ready for work tomorrow. But it's all the same meals you saw me eat today. Well, yesterday, I guess. But anyway, all the same meals. I just gotta pack them up and get ready for the week. So I'm gonna go ahead and close out the vlog here just because I want to enjoy the rest of my Sunday evening. So thank you guys for coming along for this little weekend in the life. Wasn't like a super conventional weekend in the life, TBH, just because it was off on Friday. Yesterday was a certified rot day. Today we were out doing stuff we wouldn't normally do, but oh well. Wanted to get a vlog up for you guys, and my goal in the new year is to be very consistent with my posting. I am sorry that I have been MIA on YouTube since ending prep, but I'm gonna fix that, okay? So I hope you guys enjoyed. I guess I will see you in the next one. You can follow me on Instagram and TikTok TikTok. They are both at Emily Lifts with 2 Y's if you want to kind of see like day-to-day stuff. But yeah, talk to you guys later. Love you so much. Bye.